And I can throw out a question to kind of build on this. And Amy, I'm really interested in your thoughts in particular. Not to throw you under the bus, but I do that often. President Russell was recently at the United Nations, and he talked about climate change as an ongoing form of colonialism that's affecting people in your territory. Do you have any thoughts about that, or how we can interact that, or any guidance for people in the room?
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't speak on behalf of President Russell. I was with him at the UN, but I won't go there. I'm aware of that conversation. I think, from my perspective, and the research that communities have been leading through Inuit governance research and sustainable community planning, this reflects questions that still center around jurisdiction, being that the autonomous jurisdiction may lie with provincial or federal governments. So from an Inuit governance perspective, or Nunatuhabu Inuit governance perspective, we very much understand, the communities are telling us that we have to be involved and ultimately responsible for making decisions that impact us and our lives. So what that means in practice is that I don't know how, I don't think it's up to the community to decide how an external or private industry or government can ensure they're reflected if they just respect the fact that we are not stakeholders, that we are rights holders who continue to live on our lands, and respect our approach to governance, which would mean that we make decisions that impact us, then it would be more of a collaboration. And so then at that level, I guess, just to give a sort of an example, a provincial governing body couldn't make these blanket decisions about a community or multiple communities in our territory, nor could the federal government or a private industry. I think we see that happening now in the area of alternative energies, where people think they can just come into our territory and into our communities and make these decisions and start doing this work. Well, that's not actually how our community members feel. And so respecting Inuit governance and decision making is really important. Does that answer a little bit?
Makes perfect sense to me.